In this part, we'll collect entire data of YouTube. Okay, so here are all of the data set. Okay, YouTube related data set. So we are going to collect this data set into our Python module called data frame. Okay, so this is there are all of the data sets that we are going to import, and we are going to merge them, okay, into a one data frame. So for this, we'll first import OS, operating system, okay, and then we'll create a path. We'll set the path of our of the additional data where all of the data set belongs to. Okay, so I'll copy this path and paste it in here. Okay, and okay, here we'll extract the files from the path. Okay, so we are going to use os.list directory or dir, and then we are going to pass path as a argument, as an argument, and then and here we are getting an error which is called OS error. The reason of our previous error, because of this line of code here, we set a path, right, in this path variable. This path is not readable by OS, our operating system. That's why the operating system throwing us this error. Okay, if we just add a backslash here and run this code again, and then run these files, okay, and then this is then compiling perfectly. Okay, there is no error, the error is gone. Then if we display, if we want to display the files, and we can see the list. Okay, a list of CSV and JSON files. We have here this CSV file and along with JSON file. Okay, JavaScript object notation file. And we can, if we look at this file name, okay, we can see that first two character actually means a country short form. Like this one means Canada, CA, and that this one means D for Denmark, and followed by the next one is France, then Great Britain, and then IN for India, JP for Japan, and then KR for Korea, and MX for Mexico, RU for Russian, and US for United States. Okay, so these are the different types of data set of different countries. So from them we only need our data set that contains CSV format, right, that are in CSV format. So how to extract only these files, CSV files, from this list? So for this, let's run a loop. Let's say for let's say I for I in range from 1 to the length of the list. The list is called files, and then the separator between, or the distance, okay, the difference between two steps is, let's say, 2, and okay, print them, print the list. Okay, so we are getting 13579. Okay, actually, so here we are getting these numbers, and we can compare this number as index, okay, for this list, because if 1, okay, let's say 1, if we consider 1 as an index, so we can say that by 1, that means in this list CA category.json file. So all of the number here is indicating the JSON file in this list. Okay, so what we can do, we can remove the JSON files by applying a loop like this, or we only can we can extract only the CSV files that we are looking for, okay, by the loop. Can do this by two different techniques. So let's say how can we do it. I will choose the second one, which is I will only extract the CSV files. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll say files I for I in range 0 to length of the list, uh, and sorry, files, and then the distance between two steps will be 2. Okay, okay, and I will store this value into uh, okay, and I will store this value into a files uh, CSV variable. Okay, and I will create a list comprehension for this. Okay, now let's see actually what we have done here. Let's print the file CSV variable. So here we are getting the only the CSV files. Okay, so this is what we wanted. So what we did here, uh, we say that uh, I, okay, for I in range 0 to length of the files. Okay, for 0, the index of 0 to the number of length or the length of this list, go from 0 to length of the list by the distance of 2. Okay, the step distance will be 2. That means go 0 first, and then 1, and then 3, and then 5. Okay, by this number, by this orientation, and then uh, get the value that stays at this index. Okay, so if the index is 0, if we replace 0 in I with I, so we get the 0th value. Okay, in files list, so we get the CA, ultimately CA video.csv, uh, this number or this value. Okay, so ultimately, and we store the value into file CSV, which is a list, because we are creating a list comprehension, so we are getting, ultimately we are getting a list. Okay, so uh, now we are going to extract these first two characters, since this means the country's short form. Okay, different countries short form, so we are going to extract these two characters from each of the uh, value. So here, if we work only for the first one, 50, we are getting this, and then dot split, we'll use a split function, by we'll use a separator, dot separator. Okay, and okay, so let's see what we get. Okay, and then we are getting two values. Okay, we split this value, or we split this text uh, by the delimiter of dot. Okay, then it has been divided into two parts. So now we'll only work with this part. So let's say we'll want to access the 0th index, and from this we are going to uh, extract first two character. Okay, this is the our pseudo code, you can say, because we are going to apply this line of code for each of the uh, value, right? Each of the list of this, each of the value of this list. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to just apply a for loop. Let's say for I in for I in uh, range, for I in range 0, for I in range 0 to length of the list files, let's say file CSV. Okay, then, and here I will say files CSV 0. Okay, now I'll copy paste this. Okay, here, okay, so let's say what we get here. Okay, so need to uh, give 0 I here instead of 0. Now, okay, now we have got all the countries short form. Okay. Okay, good. Now our next task is going to merge all of these data set. Here we have got almost length of file csv 10. Okay, 10 data sets. Now we are going to merge this 10 data set together into one data frame of pandas. So first of all, I will create a variable full df, and which will be a data frame of pandas. Okay, then I am going to traverse here the file csv. Okay, list. So I will say for file in file.csv, in file csv, in file csv. Okay, I will say uh, pd dot read csv. Okay, I will extract the csv file, pd dot read csv, where I will give the path. Okay, plus forward slash and then the file csv. Okay, or file. Okay, or file. Okay, we are just doing we are just what we are doing, we are just using read csv this function. Okay, uh, to extract or to import a data set. Here we are getting an error. This is saying that UTF-8 code cannot decode bytes in position at the invalid continuation byte. Okay, to get rid of this error, we need to uh, pass a argument called encoder, encoding, and we need to give a encoding value called ISO, and then 88591. Okay, now run this code. Okay, so we will store this for the data frame into our called current df, current underscore df. Okay, we'll make a feature. Okay, we will create a custom, we will customize feature, and the name will be country. The feature, the name of the feature will be country. Okay, so I'll make a feature, I'll create a feature in this data frame current df, which name will be country short form, or country. Okay, or country, and then the value of this will be file dot split split, and we'll give a delimiter by dot, and then actually we are just going to copy this. Okay, this line of code, because we want this okay, short form of country, and we'll store this in this feature, country feature, to make a new feature. Okay, so let's remove this and paste it here. Okay, and then we are going merging the all of the data set by full df equal to full df, then pd dot concat. We are going to use pd dot concat and merge current. We are going to merge current df, current data frame, comma, and full data frame. Okay, so if we run this code, okay, and then if we run this code, let's display the full data frame. Okay, dot head, and we will end up getting this data frame. Okay, where almost 10 data set have been merged, okay, together. I want to talk more about encoding the in this line of code. We used a parameter called encoding. Okay, so what is the uses of this? Why we needed it in this line of code, or to import our data set? Unless we we got an error, right? So let me search Google. So if we search what is UTF-8 encoding, okay, so here we get UTF-8 is one of the most commonly used encodings, and Python often defaults to using it. Okay, actually UTF stands for Unicode Transformation Format, and the 8 means the 8 bit. There are also 16 bit, 32 bit, but the 8 bit is most frequently used. Okay, so what does encoding UTF-8 do? Actually it lets us represent characters as a ASCII text. This is what we wanted till now. Okay, so we have successfully completed this part. Now we'll focus into next part of this analysis. Okay, while still allowing the international characters such as Chinese characters. So we these encoding techniques, or this encoding uh, protocol, or okay, this format, we needed it into our code because of uh, since we are working with almost 10 different countries data set, right? Here are Canada, Denmark, France, Great Britain, India, Japan, Korea, and Mexico, Russia, US. There are different kinds of called country. Okay, so these countries, they are different from, that means they are from different language. Okay, so that's why we need to in encoding use this parameter to encode it, or to import all of the data set of different languages into uh, one data frame. Okay, so this is what I wanted to explain to you. In this part we are going to uh, analyze which category has the maximum likes. Okay, which categories videos has the maximum likes. Okay, okay, so we are going to import this category file, okay, which is a text file. uh, we have got this data. Okay, we need to import it into our uh, Python, this module. Sorry. Okay, we need to import this into our Python code. Okay, so we're going to use pd.readcsv file, and we are going to pass here the location of our text dataset. Okay, so this is let's copy the path, copy as path, and then paste. Okay, and since in this text file there are okay, there are colon, okay, between the category id and category name, or so we will use a separator that will divide the text into two part. One is category id and one is category name. So I will use uh, uh, argument here, which is a separator sep, and then I'll give the colon and the space backslash t. Okay, so I will use a separator or sep here, and I will use delimiter, which is colon, to separate them. Okay, okay, so let's run this code, and first of all store this into a data frame, okay, called, let's say, cat. Okay, since we are analyzing categorical variable, okay, categorical data. Okay, so run this code, and let's say what we have got. So cat.head. Okay, so uh, here we are getting category id and category name in a single column. Okay, but they are, we want them in a different column, and here also backslash t uh, are present in the data frame. Okay, so we need to remove them. So that's for this I will use here, I will make some changes in sep parameter. I will say add a space and then backslash t, and now run this code again, and then run this. Okay, and the problem is partially solved, but we need to define the um, this there are two columns. One is category id and category name. So for this, first let's use reset index, uh, which will add a feature or column named index, reset index. Okay, and I will make sure this changes also saved in the uh, root or mother dataset. Okay, in place true. Okay, and now let's see what we have got. Cat dot head. Okay. Okay, now what we will be doing, we will rename this index to category id and this whole name to only to category name. Okay, so uh, here we are going to use cat dot columns. Okay, and we are going to give only use two columns for this data frame. One is category id and another one is category name. Okay. Okay, and then let's run this code, and now let's check cat dot head. Okay. Okay, so now I want to add this category name feature or column, okay, into our full df, this. Okay, so this data frame. For this, first I need to convert the category id into index. Okay, and then I have to convert this data frame into dictionary to map on category name. Okay, I will map on top of the category name to get all the values of this category name, so that I can save this or merge this feature into our full df or the main mother data frame. Okay, so first let's first let's change the category id to index. Okay, so for this we'll say cat dot set index and uh, I'll set category id category cat okay, category id. I'll say category id. I will change this, I'll save this change, so I'll use in place true. Okay, and now let's see cat dot head, sorry, yes, category id converted into index. Okay. Okay, now let's make a dictionary and convert this data frame into dictionary. So I will say cat dot to dict. Okay, and okay, now let's explore the dictionary. Okay, so here now we can easily map on the top of this category name. Okay, this feature to get all the values like film and animation. Okay, and we can easily merge them or add them to our main data frame to perform the this category, which category has the maximum likes, to perform this analysis. Now if we want to see the tct, or let's say category name. Okay, this one, and press. Okay, so here we get the key value pairs, like this is key, this is value. Okay, this is key, this is value. Okay, key value pairs. Okay, now let's map this okay feature. Okay, now we'll use full df, our main data frame, and we'll create a column named category category name. Okay, where we'll be mapping this feature, okay, by the category id, since we know that category id column or feature already is contained, okay, already uh, have in this data frame. So what we'll be doing is we'll use the uh, category id, okay, category id feature, and we will map the category name that we have got from our dictionary. Okay, so dct category name. Okay, okay, okay. Now let's explore the all of the columns that that is present in our full df data set data frame. Okay, dot columns. Okay, columns. Okay, now, okay, there are there are all of the columns, okay, that is present in our full df data frame. And there is category name that we just recently added. Okay, there. So now this is visualization time. For this visualization purpose we will use box plot. Okay, uh, because box plot is normally used to visualize data that is string. Okay, that the which data type is a string. To This is the most handy tool. This is a handy tool to visualize string data. Okay, so first we'll import sns dot boxplot. Boxplot is a function that of okay, boxplot is a function that is provided by Seaborn. Okay, okay, so that is we imported before Seaborn as SNS. Okay, and then now we'll set x-axis to category name. Okay, uh, full df category name. Okay, and then category name, and I will use y-axis as likes, because since we are performing analysis, category has the maximum like, so likes in the y-axis. Okay, and then okay, and I'll, uh, let's say we have got an error, could not interpret input likes. Okay, sorry, we need to define the our data frame. Okay, full df uh, and okay, 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 we can this is not looking so good, so we are going to make some changes in this visualization. We need to use plt dot fix size. Okay, plt dot figure, and we will set the fix size to, let's say, 15 by 5. uh, Sorry, 15 by 5. Okay, but still we are getting this x-axis level. Okay, data level is little bit messy. Okay, so we need to fix this. Now this data label is showing as horizontally, so we need to fix this by setting this in vertically. Okay, now we'll use plt dot xticks, uh, and we'll change the rotation. Sorry, rotation to vertical. Okay, and now let's see. Okay, now this is looking fresh, right? Okay, so here we can perform our analysis. Okay, like we can select music category, which we can say music category is the highest number of is the category who uh, got the most maximum likes. Okay, from the audience. And then in second there are entertainment category, and uh, contrary we can say that trailers category, shows category got the minimum lowest likes, okay, from the audience. This is how we can perform our category analysis by likes. Okay, this visualization is really cool because we can save copy to clipboard and expand our image. We can perform other tasks or features that is given by default by the library. Okay, Python library. Okay, now in this part we are going to analyzing we are going to analyze relationship between views and likes. Okay, for this analysis I will use regression plot. So for this I will use a library seaborn and the function regression plot to plot the visual. Okay, so here I will set x-axis. First of all I need to set the data as our data frame, and then I will select x-axis uh, as our views. Okay, views, views. Okay, and I'll select y-axis as likes. Okay, and now if run this code. Okay, now you will end up getting this plot. Okay, regression plot. So this straight line is a regression line. Here in x-axis we get views, and y-axis we get likes. Okay, what I'm going to do is I want to determine the correlation between these three. Okay, dislikes, likes and views, and plot them into a heat map. So first of all let's as write sns dot heat map. Okay, and then here select the three data, three features. One is views, then likes, then dislikes. Okay, dislikes, dislikes. Okay, dot correlation. So to get the correlation I will set or I will write dot corr. Okay, so by this I will get the correlation. Okay, and here I want to set let's set the anode to true. Okay, now if we run this code. Okay, let's fix this error. Here we need to uh, treat the data frame these features as uh, to in this double square bracket. Okay, so now if we run this code we'll end up getting a heat map like this, which compare the three features: views, likes and dislikes. Okay, so in this part we are going to perform analysis which channel have the largest number of trending videos. Okay, so for this analysis we need to apply group by function on our into our data frame. Okay, so first of all we will select our data frame, and then we'll group by, use group by function. uh, Group by, I will group by our let's say channel title. Okay, uh, and I'll group by this with uh, video ID. Okay, video ID. I want this two feature out of my data frame, and I will group by this. Sorry, and I will apply a aggregated function. Okay, here which is count. Okay, so uh, I want to count the number, or I want the frequency of the video ID. Okay, that came the most time, so that I can analyze, or I can perform analysis to get the largest number of videos that are trending. Okay, so let's say what we get now. uh, the moment I will run this code, we'll end up getting the channel title, and across this, across the name, we can get the frequency. Okay, the number of times this channel or this channel came across. Okay, so here in this right side we get the count of the actually uh, channel or video id. Sorry, we can count of the video id of this particular channel. Okay. Hmm. The moment the moment I'll run this code, we'll end up getting this channel title. Okay, and across the channel title we will get the frequency. Okay, that means the number, the total number, the maximum number, the this video came across the viewers from each particular channel. Okay, so if we want to let's sort the value by descending order. So we'll say dot sort values. We'll set the uh, uh, parameter called uh, ascending. Okay, false. Okay, now we'll get the value in descending order. Okay, so now we want to set this uh, to data frame. We want to convert it to data frame to df. Okay, to df, to underscore df, or to df to data frame dot to underscore frame. Okay, and now let's say we have got a data frame here. uh, there are two features, channel title and video. Now we want to add index, so I'll set reset index. Okay, now we get the index here, and now uh, and now I want to rename the column. Okay, rename columns. Okay, I want to rename the columns. I want to change video id uh, to the key is video id, and the value I want to change it to total videos, because since we now these are the frequency or the count of number of videos, right, of this particular channel. So total videos. Okay, now we'll end up getting this data frame. Okay, now this is time to plot this data to make a visualization that suit most for this analysis. Okay, so I'll select plotly. Now for this purpose we need to import plotly dot express. We know we already used this library. Okay, before. This is a really handy tool, because this uh, allow us to access the sorry, this allow us to interact with the visualizations. Okay, so this is really a handy tool. I will we'll look into it further. Okay, so now import plotly dot express as px. Okay, and now run this code, and then we'll set up our visualization. Px dot bar, I want to create a bar chart. Okay, then I want to let's say okay. Now let's say I want to first of all I will store this data frame into tdf. Okay, uh, and run this code again, and now here I need to okay, first of all, if we want to see the data of from this data frame, we can see that there are almost 40,000. Okay, 40,000 or 37,000 rows. Okay, so there are huge amount of data. We actually this will be a bad idea to plot all of the data, okay, into visualization. So we will since these data are sorting as descending order, we will only take 20, maximum 20 values, okay. So I'll select top 20 values from here, and um, okay, and I'll give the x-axis. uh, I want x-axis to be channel title, okay, channel title, and y-axis to be total videos. uh, okay, and now the moment I'll run this code, we'll get an error. This is saying that module plotly dot no attribute bar, okay, sorry. Here we need to smallize this bar, okay. Now plot, and boom, here we get the our required or our desired visualization, right? Here we can easily see the video trending, like this channel, the late show with Stephen Colbert, uh, get the most trending videos, okay. And the most trending videos belongs to this channel, and then followed by the other channel WWE, and then late night show with Seth Meyers, okay. Okay, so this is really really interesting, and this is really easy to analyzing from this visualization, right? We can easily analyze the video trending for each particular channel. So so we almost end our all of the criteria, all of the problem statement, okay. So if we rewind, actually what we have done in this particular tutorial, first of all we performed a sentiment analysis, and then we okay. So first of all we performed some sentiment analysis, and then we using word cloud we performed the we draw a visualization where positive and negative sentences are shown by word cloud visualization, okay. And then we performed emoji analysis, and then we see we saw how we collected the entire data of YouTube, like there were almost 10 different countries, right. There are 10 different countries data set, okay. And how to merge them into a one data frame, we saw them all, okay. And then which category has the maximum likes, we also perform this analysis, and also um, we also saw it on visualization, right. Then we analyze the relationship between views and likes and dislikes, right. Then after ultimately analysis we performed analysis which channel have the largest number of trending videos, right. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you guys for supporting me till now, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.